outside linebacker, and their young rookie is now taking over Gudrez's spot. So a nice play by Gudrez.
Now a short 10-yard snap. So Araguz has to get it away in a hurry, and it's blocked. It is blocked, and if it's recovered out of the end zone, it's a safety. Detron Smith blocked it.
Now it is a safety, and I can't even tell you been that against the Broncos, and now certainly is on their team, and also Dale Carter.
In '94, the Broncos actually made an offer sheet to Tim Brown, which was matched by the Raiders. That is caught by the fullback Ritchie, and Ritchie goes to the pylon and scores. John Ritchie for the touchdown.
Now, if you battle, you just stay in there. It's a simple, easy play right here where the linebackers get caught inside. You talked about it before, John.
Type the kickoff.
As the kickoff begins the second half, and it's taken by Chris Watson. A yard into the end zone, he fumbles the football, and the Raiders recover at the 13-yard line. It is Travian Smith who recovers the fumble, and so the Raiders with a chance right now perhaps to tie it up down by 8. And Rick Dennison with that look of consternation.
Al, every week we see this. It seems like two different teams come out in the second half, and right now the Raiders ran down the field and just absolutely hammer Watson right here. And take a look at this. Randy Jordan, number 28, knocks it loose. And I think the Raiders sense that they have to get this game under control to save their playoff lives.
No doubt. Tim Brown without a catch in the first half. He's wide to the right. They begin on the ground. They give the ball to Wheatley. The yard maybe 2. John Gruden calling in the play to Gannon.
Take a look at this fumble here, and let's take a look if Nate Wayne, number 54, doesn't knock it out. It looks like he might have. But still, it's because of number 38 and the hustle of getting down the field. Randy Jordan.
Second down and 9 with the ball at the 12-yard line. Gannon surveying. Secondary does its job, and getting free then in the end zone and catching it for the touchdown is Ricky Dudley. Dudley caught 2 Gannon passes for touchdowns last week, and now with 56 seconds gone in the third quarter, they are down by 2, and they are going to go for 2.
He must have listened to you at halftime, Al.
Well, you're down by 2. You got to take your shot here.
You talk about instincts, and it's one of the things that Ricky Dudley certainly has as a wide receiver. He's working his way at the back of the end zone. This time gets away from Glenn Gudrez, but you can't ask those guys to cover them that long. You have to get to the quarterback.
From the 2-yard line, a 2-point conversion, which would tie the game. They fake it to Ritchie. Gannon escaping. Gannon throws. Caught. 2-point conversion. And that's James Jett.
Those 2 big guys pushing right over the center. Getting their big paws up in the air to knock the football down.
44-yard attempt, and Araguz is trying to call timeout, and does.
We had trouble getting the kicking ball in. Still 4th down.
The kicking ball.
Well, that's the new ball we've been talking about.
Yeah, Circle K ball.
That's a good job by Larry Nemmers, and he recognized the problem and not taking the timeout.
44-yard attempt to try to give Oakland the lead. Araguz to hold it.
Watch Neil Smith in the middle.
Husted to kick it. And the kick is just good. Just good.
Did you see the snowballs coming out of trying to knock the ball off?
When Ray Wersching was kicking a field goal for the 49ers in the game here, our field goal here.
Look at this. They got him in the shotgun situation here. Are they?
Right.
Be interested.
So the game is on the line right here. 4th down and 1. Greasy needs the completion. He gets it, and inbounds go. It's Rod Smith. It's the same kind of play, but now Greasy can at least spike it to stop the clock. And Elam to kick 53 yards to try to tie the game. Elam sends it skyward. The kick is good.
Oh, man. What a kick. Line has had a few miscues.
Again, you almost have to go back to what we said in the scene set. This is a very vital game for the Raiders in a conference where 5 teams are already 8-2. Only 6 go to the playoffs. They're trying to go 6-4. And in overtime, they begin from the 19-yard line, and they give the ball to Wheatley, and he is met by Coghill. The safety comes up for support, and all of the Broncos then push him back.
The interesting thing about Coghill, Al, this is his first career NFL start, and he's starting in place of Eric Brown, who they just put on IR, who was their leading tackler.
He'll be playing the rest of the way.
One of those players that Mike Shanahan's going to get a good look at.
2nd down and 9 from the 20-yard line. Four-man rush. Gannon escapes. Gannon goes down at the 25-yard line. It was Neil Smith tackling him and also trying to cause a fumble. These two teams in their history, going back to 1960, in overtime. 7 times. It's the most overtime games in a team versus team situation. 7 times they've gone to overtime. Broncos won the first, and then the Raiders, LA and Oakland, both winning 5 in a row since overtime started in the regular season in 1974. 3rd down and 4. Gannon under pressure, hit from behind, loses the football to the 25-yard line. Denver has it. Range. Olandis Gary inside the 10. Touchdown and a Denver victory.
Down in the Worthington Cup to draw level at First Division Birmingham.